Hey guys, Namaskar. Back with a very interesting video, and I feel this one's very interesting. Obviously, this is very close to my heart. Being a father of a 10-year-old kid, I feel this one's of utmost importance. This may be one of the littlest of details, but it's a very important detail, I think, to me in ensuring that, we give the best of everything for our future generation. Um so yeah, and here goes, this is again, I would say this is a very little thing in terms of the grand thing that is going on in the country and everything, around us. But I feel uh, this can sort of have a huge impact in the future of our country. So this here goes. So this is about the number of recess that the students get in their schools. So I see schools around me, uh, many around me, giving only one recess to the students. I mean, in a span of say 5 to 6.5 hours. Okay, so there are exceptions where schools get about 2 to 3 recess, but I feel they are probably in the minority. So the majority of the schools, especially I think the government run schools, I think they give only one recess in the entire period of time. And in that one recess, I think basically what the students have is just one meal in 6 hours. So I feel that's something is not ideal for children of growing age. Obviously, the students are growing, and I feel children of that age must be given at least two breaks in a span of 5 to 6 hours, because and in both those breaks, or maybe three breaks, ideal. Yeah, two is also good. In both the breaks, they uh, must be having something, maybe one big meal and one snack in both the breaks, uh, as they are of a growing age, and they will obviously need more and more nutrition, than maybe someone of my age or someone who's already fully grown. And I feel this minute detail has a great deal to do with how our country is shaped going forward, because this detail, ensures that a student's, cognitive ability, uh, in the time that he or she is spending in school, is at least 20 to 30% higher. Or maybe I'm just the percentage, the number is just, you know my imagination. But I feel the cognitive ability will be higher if the stomachs are completely filled during the period of time that they are in school. Because if it is not, then I think at the subconscious level, the mind is spending a lot of energy. And I mean, it's a lot of energy, and a lot more sort of paying a lot more attention in their hunger, or in their, they are, the point being, they're not paying as much attention. With a full stomach, they'll pay more attention, they'll have more cognitive ability, no more concentration to, apply on the studies. I feel uh, instead of, not instead, I would say, I feel along with uh, adding new things like technological things, like sporting things, this thing is also as important. Just increase the number of breaks in the schools to two, make it compulsory that there should be two breaks at least, in the schools. And I feel this minute detail will have a huge positive impact in our country in the next 10 to 20 years, because this will help our students build critical thinking more. Yes, a small thing like this will help build critical thinking more, in terms of, how they think and how they look at the world, how they ask questions in looking at the world. So I feel uh, this, yeah, obviously in the villages and all, uh, how it is to be implemented is something that the government needs to look at, because there's this midday meal thing. And but I feel if there can be two breaks where, where there's a big meal and also there's a small meal, of course there's going to be cost involved and all. Maybe instead of trying to make the school fancier, maybe this is going to have more of an impact in terms of nutrition of the body and the mind, because uh, I know this is very important. Coming from a sporting background, I know that, uh, taking a meal every 2 to 3 hours is of utmost importance. It not only heals uh, the body, it heals the mind, and it keeps the uh, cognitive ability sharp and in optimum level. So I feel in school where students are, absorbing all the knowledge and all the things that they will sort of use as tool for the rest of their lives, they need to be, there at their optimum level in terms of cognition. And I feel having a filled stomach is the foundation to have an optimum level of uh, cognition. And when there's this optimum level of cognition, I feel there's more critical thinking. I mean, when there's more critical thinking, I think there's more innovation. And when there's more innovation, there's more progress for the country and also for the individuals. So I think this is a very small thing, but it's a very important thing. So yeah, that's about it. I hope I've been able to explain this properly. I mean, this is something I feel deeply about, and I feel, it must be done. It has to be looked at some point in time. So yeah, so that's about it. I hope you like this video. If you like it, like, subscribe, share, and of course, comment your opinion. And bye bye, namaskar.